There was a man who lost everything. Not some things, not most things, everything. And yet, he was still smiling. This is the story of why. His name was Samuel. 6 months ago, he had it all. A job, a warm home, a wife who loved him, 2 children who ran to the door every time they heard his footsteps. He was the kind of man God looked at and said, "I see you." Then one Tuesday, his boss called him into a gray office and said 5 words that ended everything. "We no longer need you." That same evening, Diana was at the kitchen table, bags packed. She said, "I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore." And she walked out. 3 weeks later, the landlord knocked. 3 months later, Samuel was on a park bench with nothing but a worn jacket, his Bible, and $20. His last $20 on earth. He planned to spend it on food. So he walked, past the library, past the barbershop, past the church where he used to worship, head down, just walking. Then his feet stopped. Something deeper than thought made him stop. He looked up, and he saw her, an old woman on the cold curb, no shoes, no food, just sitting there, forgotten by the world. Something broke open in Samuel's chest because he knew exactly what it felt like to be invisible. He reached into his pocket, felt the $20, thought about food, thought about tomorrow, thought about how badly he needed this. Then he thought about her. He walked over slowly, knelt on one knee on that cold sidewalk, and placed everything he had, gently, into her trembling hands. "God sees you, Mama. You are not forgotten." She grabbed his hand. Through her tears, she whispered, "Son, I've been sitting here 3 hours. I asked God to send just one person." She squeezed tighter. "He sent you." Samuel walked away with empty pockets, empty stomach, but something in his spirit, something he hadn't felt in months, was completely full. That night on the bench, cold, hungry, nothing, he did something that would look crazy to anyone watching. He laughed and said out loud, "God, I don't know what you're doing, but I trust you," and fell asleep smiling. The next morning, a man in a sharp gray suit stood over the bench. "I saw what you did for that woman yesterday. I've been looking for you ever since." His name was Richard Coleman. He owned a company, 200 employees. He had been praying that morning about a position he couldn't fill. Then God showed him a homeless man giving away his last dollar. He sat down on that bench and said, "I believe God told me, this is your man. The job is yours if you want it." Within a week, Samuel had a job. Within a month, a home. Within 3 months, his children were back, running to the door again. And his very first paycheck? He went straight back to that corner, with food, new shoes, and enough money to keep her housed for 3 months. Because Samuel learned something that changed everything. You cannot outgive God. Whatever you release in faith, He multiplies back, every single time. Maybe you're watching this in your own Samuel season. You've lost the job, lost the relationship. You're asking, "God, where are you?" He has not forgotten you. He is working in the hidden places right now, building something greater than what you lost. That is not motivation. That is a promise from the one who keeps every promise he has ever made. Share this with one person who needs it today. You might be their Richard Coleman. And if you're in your storm right now, comment below. Just say, "I'm in my Samuel season." We will pray for you. God sees you. God loves you. And God is not finished yet. Amen.